Hi, good morning. It's Saturday, the 25th of February, 2023. I hope everybody had a good week. Uh, we had a good week for the most part. The weather dipped yesterday. I think it started off in the 40s, and by the time, like I said, right now it's 23 degrees. And the weather says snow off and on, but I don't know if it's gonna snow really. We really had a light winter in terms of snow, and it's going to be March pretty soon. And it hasn't really, we haven't had a snowstorm, fingers crossed, in New York this winter. So it's been a kind of really light winter in terms of snow, because usually you get one or two, like snowstorms, uh, either in December or January sometime. But luckily we made it through January without any snowstorm or anything. So I think we're safe. This would be an unusual winter because I don't think I've worn my boots. I think I wore my boots once, and that was I remember one day it did I think it snowed overnight, but it didn't. It was real light. It was on the cars, but it wasn't really on the street. It didn't accumulate or anything like that. So we've been, fingers crossed, been lucky in New York actually that it hasn't. We haven't had a major snowstorm this winter. Like I said, it's supposed to says snowing off and on, but I looked out the window earlier. It's not. It didn't snow. Maybe it might snow later, but we've been lucky that it hasn't really snowed. So sometimes you luck out, sometimes you do. Okay, but anyway, I also want to mention that I've been doing Mr. Nightmare reactions. I think since Tuesday. I did one Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then I did two yesterday. So I did five of them this week. Mr. Nightmare videos. It's good to do those again. It's been a while since I've done them, so and it was good to revisit those. So maybe I won't wait as much. And I think it was good the way I did them. I did them like one at a time. Some because before I used to try to do three, and then it's like on a weekend or on a day if it's an extra day off, a holiday or something, do three, and then just upload all three of them at the same time. But I like doing one. I did like when I come home from work, I just do one, and upload it later. I think it works better that way. So so you may not have to wait as long the next time for me to do some more Mr. Nightmare reacts. I did five this week. So, and I noticed he put a new one up earlier, I think 2 days ago. So I may wait till maybe sometime mid-March and do it again. Just do a couple again like that, which I think is a good way to go. Anyway, what was I gonna say? What else? Oh yeah, March is a March is coming up this week, and Creed 3 I think comes out Friday, which I'm definitely gonna go see. But a lot of movies are coming out in the next couple of weeks. Okay, I think we got Creed 3 comes out Friday. I think the week after 65 and Scream 6 comes out. And then the week after, I think Shazam comes out. So we got a lot of movies that I'm going to be going to the movie theater to see. Okay, because I definitely want to see Scream 6 and 65. So I got to see how I'm going to do that. I may, because normally I don't go see two movies at it. I used to do that when there were two movies that I like. So I may have to do that this time. See if I can, or what I may do is go to the movie on Friday after work because I'm downtown right there and see a movie. Then maybe go Saturday morning and see a movie. May do it that way. That might be a better way to do it than to try to spend like 4 or 5 hours downtown. Uh, so I may do it that way. Just go, like I said, just go right after work. Maybe do it that way. I'll see how it works out. But I'm definitely wanting to see Scream 6 and stuff, and see how that works out, because the trailer definitely got me intrigued, and we know Kirby's coming back in this one. I think she's supposed to be a cop or something, or work for the FBI or something in this one. But definitely interested in seeing who who the Ghostface killer is, and if there's two of them or one in this, because I think the first movie was two, right? Stu and Billy. The second one was, of course, the mom and Mickey. Okay, and the third one was, of course, just the one guy. I forgot the guy's name. Uh, uh, but it was just the one guy, her brother, Sydney's brother, and then the fourth one, of course, was her cousin. Was it niece? No, her. Yeah, no, I think it was her cousin. Her cousin and I forgot the guy. not Robbie, because Robbie is one of the killed. I forgot the guy, Macaulay Culkin's brother. I forgot the character's name, but it was those two in that movie. And then, of course, the last movie was Amber and Richie. Okay, so I'm definitely interested to see if they have two killers again in this movie, because from the trailers, you don't know if there's just one guy, because you don't, although, so you don't know. So I think only movie, although I know they said, I think originally in Scream 3, there was supposed to be two killers, but I guess I don't know, I think they rewrote it and there was only one killer. The brother who kind of tied everything up, why, that he was the one that really started everything. Getting, Billy to, to recruit Stu and all that stuff. That he was kind of like the mastermind of it all. Uh, but I do wonder if there's two of them, because from the trailers and TV spots, they only see one guy. Although you never, in all the trailers, you never see more. You don't see two Ghostface at the same time ever. I'm trying to remember if there's ever. Because no, you never. I'm trying to remember if there's ever been two Ghostfaces. I don't think. I mean, two Ghostface that you see two Ghostfaces at the same time. Because I don't think you ever have. I mean, there's two Ghostfaces, except for the third movie, but you never see them like together. I mean, obviously there has to be two of them, because like usually sometimes one gets chased, person gets chased by one Ghostface, and then you see another Ghostface pop up. So there got to be, two of them, because unless the guy's teleporting, there's got to be two of them. But from this trailers we've seen in TV spots, it appears to be maybe only one. So we'll see. And I got a suspicion of who I think maybe Ghostface in this movie. Okay. And maybe I'll make a video before it comes out. Who I think Ghostface is, because I've seen people that they've done videos, and there's some great YouTubers that they analyze Scream up and down, and they're really good at it, and they pick their suspects and all this stuff. But I'm just gonna do it at random. I'm gonna look at the list of characters, and I'm gonna pick who I think Ghostface is. If there's one guy or if there's two of them, I'm just gonna make a video, maybe even tomorrow, and just say this is gonna be my random Ghostface guess. Okay, because I haven't really paid attention about all the characters. There's going to be new characters. I know some of the new characters that's going to be in it, but I just don't haven't followed it enough where I know who's who. But I'm just going to go based on a wild guess. Okay, I'll do it that way, which I think it might be more fun. Anyway, oh yeah, gotta watch Picard today. Gotta watch Picard and the Witch's, Anne Rice's The Witch. I think that might be the last episode coming up, too, because I think it's only 8 episodes. I think the finale was Thursday, so I'm going to watch those two. But I'm also may see if I can download a movie and maybe watch that a little bit later. Because like I said, I've done the Mr. Nightmare videos, so I may look and revisit a movie that I haven't watched in a while or something, and download that and watch it and do a reaction to that. So I just gotta. So there may be a movie that like I said, I can record it today, and then since there's no football tomorrow, then I can edit it during the day, and then upload it. What I was gonna say. There's something else that I wanted to say, but I'm drawing a blank. Oh yeah. Yeah, March. I'm sorry. I was saying March before, but I just remember The Mandalorian comes out this week too. So I'll definitely be reacting to The Mandalorian season 3. That starts March 1st, which is, I believe, Wednesday. So I'll definitely be look for that. I'll have an edited reaction on this channel, and my unedited will be on my Patreon. And also March 14th will be Superman and Lois season 3. So I'll definitely be reacting to that. That's one of my favorite shows. So I'll definitely be doing that as well. So you got those 2 TV shows. And I'll try to squeeze movies in when I have a chance. That may be harder now that these 2 TV shows come out every week. So which is why I may do one today, so that I get that one in, because that may be the last movie that I'll be able to be doing in a while, because unless I get a day off or something, because the TV shows the editing process and recording and the editing process takes a while to do. So, and I'll be doing The Mandalorian 3 and Superman and Lois. Also, I wanted to make mention of something. I watched a show called Walker Independence, and I may make a video about this, maybe on my other channel. It's about, because there's a show called Walker, about Texas Ranger that I watch, and then I guess in this season, because I think this is like the third season of Walker, but anyway, they decided to do a prequel to it about the history of the Walkers and the Davidsons, and they go back to the Old West. That's the setting of Walker Independence, and they had a black deputy on this show. His character, which actually I kind of grew to really like that character, and I just had a feeling, because basically the sheriff is, they kind of imply that the sheriff is corrupt, and he was the one that killed the widow's Walker's husband, and so she comes to town looking to try to get revenge, and she teams up with people in town to try to prove that he's corrupt and stuff, and then they throw you a monkey wrench in the middle of it, saying, bringing his brother into town who looks just like him, almost just like him, and so she's not sure that it was him, that the sheriff did it, that it could have been his brother, his lookalike brother that did it, and they kind of imply that he's even more slimy than his brother, and then they throw even another monkey wrench, a bigger monkey wrench, by having her sleep with the sheriff, which I didn't see coming at all. Okay, and then they kind of imply again in the last episode that they show flashbacks of how the people got to town to Independence and their various backstories, and they show him first noticing her when she's with her husband and all that stuff, and you see he's gets a kind of a crush on her because he's observing her and all that stuff, and then they come up with a plan, the Davidsons, to kill the sheriff and let him become the new sheriff, but he's not, he's still infatuated with her, and he's not doing it. Then his brother shows up, and it looks like his brother goes ahead, and his brother's really the one that's doing, that kills the husband. And they actually showed the early in the season, the brother captured the brother, and basically he has a certain way of catching people and hanging them up and torturing them, and then he did that to his own brother. Then his brother got away, and then he comes back and does it to the sheriff, and then you see the deputy goes out looking for the sheriff, and he comes upon, stumbles on him, torturing, the sheriff, and he pulls his gun out, and he winds up getting, he's shots fired. And then in this episode, they kind of show the flashbacks of how everybody came to Independence, and then they show the scene at the end, and I had a feeling, you see the deputy, he fires his gun and stuff, and he winds up, the brother winds up getting the gun, and he shoots the deputy, the black deputy, and he gets like shot in the neck, and looks like he's dead because he gets shot in the neck. And then the brother unties the other brother, and because it looks like after he shoots the brother, the black deputy shoots the brother, and then he handcuffs the sheriff because he knows obviously there's something illegal going on. And then that's when the brother reaches for he gets back up and shoots the black deputy, and he's shot in the neck, and then the brother breaks the handcuffs off, and they stumble out of there and leave. He's basically dying in there, and then they show the preview next week of, I guess it looks like the people are just turning against, because you see the widow, she pulls a gun on the sheriff and stuff. Look like the town's gonna finally get revenge. So I don't know if they are renewing Walker Independence or not, because I know CW got bought, the majority stake of it got bought out by a company, so I don't know if Walker Independence is going to get renewed or not. And maybe they got wind enough that they didn't know that the show was going to get renewed, so they shot an ending for it. But again, they killed off the black character again, which really pissed me off, because it looked like he was one of the real to me, one of the good characters on the show. And you like to see representation on these shows, and he was a good character, and I really liked the actor, so I was just kind of pissed that they yeah, they killed him. And I had a feeling that he was gonna die just because the way they showed the flashbacks. And I said, oh, he's probably gonna die. He's probably not gonna, because especially when they show those, the shooting and they don't show you exactly what happened. I said, uh-oh, that's good. That's not good for him. And sure enough, he got shot in the neck. And I'm assuming that he's dead because he got shot. You see him, he's shot in the neck, and he's bleeding like that. And you see him, like, pass out. And then you see the preview for next week where you see it looks the town is turning against the sheriff, and you see Abby pull a gun out on the sheriff, a shotgun on it, cocking a shotgun on him like she's confronting him. Like maybe they find the deputy in the barn, and he's dead, and then they figure the sheriff killed him because they know he was going to look for the sheriff. So there you go, right there. But I hate that they killed this character off because he was a really good character on the show. But like I said, if the show gets canceled, I guess it won't much matter. But even if the show continues to go on, I won't continue to watch it because they killed. Why you kill off a good character, the black deputy who's a good character, and I have no other reason to keep watching it. Like I said, I like the other characters on the show, but I'm not going to continue to watch it. You kill off the one black character on the show, because I did that with the 300. I think that's what it was. The 100s. No, I think it was the 100s. I think that sci-fi show that was on the CW. Because I remember it was set in the future where the Earth, I think, was poisoned or something, and then they went back and they sent 100 kids down to the planet and stuff. And sure enough, the one black guy gets killed by a little by a little girl in the first episode. That's it. And then I just quit watching it right after that. I said, "Come on, you have one young black character on the show, and he has a kind of a major part because he's in conflict with the lead character on the show, and they have a history and all this stuff. And then you kill that character off in the first episode. I was done. After that, I just quit watching. I know that show lasted a couple of seasons, like maybe 4 or 5 after that, but I quit watching it just because. Well, you kill off one of the strong black characters on the show in the first episode. So I was completely done with the 100s after that. But anyway, so look for, let's see, if I watch, I'm trying to see if when I get back, I'll watch, I got to decide what movie I'm going to watch, if I'm going to watch a movie. And then I definitely I think I'm going to do the Scream video, just my blind pick of who I think Ghostface is. Okay, I'm just going to read I'm going to look up on the internet and see what the characters' descriptions are for the various characters, not for we know about the character that survived in Scream 5, like the twins, we know who they are, and of course the 2 sisters. Okay, so that's 4 characters right there. We know they survived, and then they introduce a bunch of new characters, obviously, in Scream 6. And we know Gail, of course, is in this, and we know Sidney's not in this because they didn't come together financially to give Neve Campbell the money she wanted, so she's not in this. But we know Gail is in this, so I guess that's 5 characters that we know that are in this movie, and Kirby. So I guess that would be 6 that we know, and then there's a bunch of new characters. So I'm just gonna randomly pick. I'm gonna read up the biographies of the new people that are coming on, and then try to guess who Ghostface is, and who, if there's 2 of them, who both of them are. Okay, so there we go. Now motivation may be hard because we don't know, until they, when they introduce the characters, you know who they are, but you don't know, and they'll tell you who, like this girlfriend or boyfriend, but they won't tell you their backstory. I guess that will get revealed in the movie and stuff. So, but I'll definitely, I'll call it my blind Ghostface guess. Okay, I like that. I'll do it that way. So, and then see if I'm right once the movie comes out. Okay, so I think that's it. So again, look, I'm gonna see if I can pick a movie. I'm gonna get up, wash up, and then eat. I got a muffin. Eat the muffin. That'll be my breakfast. And what else I want to do? And then just let's see if I can download that movie. And like I said, I haven't made the videos for my other channel, my Paul's Views and Opinions channel. Like I said, that Scream video will definitely be on my Paul's Views and Opinions channel, because that'll be my opinion, my blind guess opinion, and about who Ghostface is. Okay, and I'll do, when Scream comes out, I'll do a um my review and then spoilers review of Scream 6 when it comes out. Because, like I said, I think maybe I mentioned this because now I think about it, when I did my review of Scream 5, I didn't like the motives that they were obsessed fans. I think that was, to me, that was kind of weak, that they were just obsessed fans. Because I think, like, we know Stu and what Billy's motivation is, and Stu was just a lapdog. And that's why I love that scene with Randy is so good in the video store, where he's saying everybody's a suspect, and then he already know, and he just pretty much guessed right off the bat that Billy, yeah, Billy's Ghostface. He already knew, because it's the ex-boyfriend. Yeah, oh, he's a suspect. he he just. That's why I hated they killed him off. What's his name? Randy. I hated they killed him off in the second movie. I think they should have made him last at least to the fourth movie or something, because he's just a great character, great meta character. And I think they should have definitely kept Jamie Kennedy. And although, like, they managed to keep him in Scream technically to the third one, because he had the videotape that he left for them. I think that's just great. But I think he should have at least lasted. He should have been one of the core four that were left over, like, Dewey, Gail, and Sydney, and Randy. I think those four at least should have lasted at least till the fourth movie and stuff. Then you could have, if you wanted to start killing them off after then you could do that. But they were just, Randy was such a great character, because he, like I said, he knew all them horror troops and stuff, and he could be a good sense of, he could be guessing and like always be right, which was good. Although, like, I think maybe that's why they killed him off, because they know that his character would be so smart. He would be smart enough to figure out who the killers were. Like, if he had lived, he definitely would have figured out that, okay, Billy's mom, who's doing this again? Is it, what's the motivation? Is it revenge? Okay, and then they say, who would want revenge for Billy and Stu? Billy's mom. It makes sense. Billy, and who else would, and then who else would be the second Ghostface? Somebody that's wants fame or something. Somebody that's looking for fame. Somebody that's a little off. And remember, he was in that class. Remember, they had that discussion where Mickey was a part of that. I think Randy would have definitely said, "Wait a minute, Mickey's the guy. Look at, you see how obsessive he is. Okay, he could be. What's his background?" And I think Randy would have definitely figured out who the killers were if he lived, and definitely would have figured out the whole mastermind thing. Okay, and I think he would have figured out the whole Sydney's cousin and four, and her lapdog, that that she was this a jealous girl that wanted fame, and she could easily manipulate one of these guys into being a simp and helping her kill people. I definitely think he could have did that. So that's why people were mad that he got killed off in the second one, because he was such a great character. Okay, because he knew everything, and I guess that's why they said, Wes Craven said, you know what, maybe we can't keep him around, because he knows, and he could easily figure it out. His character would easily figure out who the killers are easily, because he's that smart when it comes to horror movie and stuff, and the way things people think. That's why maybe Wes Craven said, no, we got to kill him off. And I know Jamie Kennedy as an actor was getting more popular and all that stuff, but I think Wes Craven made the decision that said, listen, this character is way too smart. He's like the audience. He'd figure it out instantly. So unfortunately, we have to kill him off. But anyway, what else? Yeah, so I think I'll make that video. Screen guess who the Ghostface is in 6. And what else video? And maybe a movie that I'll watch when I get back after I finish doing my errands. And what else? I'm trying to think what else. No, I think that's it for the most part, because I've done this Mr. Nightmare videos. So I'm gonna probably do, again, like I said, guess who Ghostface is, and maybe a video about my feeling when they kill off black characters. Yeah, because I have that and that 100 thing when they kill that off, and then I know I did a video about James Olsen. I think I did about the James Olsen character when they after they moved him from the Supergirl, which was on CBS, and he was a love interest. Then they moved him to CW, and then they stopped him being a love interest, which was totally stupid in my opinion. But anyway, yeah, I'll definitely be making videos for my other channel called Views and Opinions. Maybe the movie reaction, because I think last week what I did was when I did what was it called, Wally. I actually recorded it on Sunday, and then I was editing, and I edited it on Sunday, in the evening, and I think I uploaded it on I think I uploaded that night, and then got blocked, and then it got made public, I think the next day or something. But I'll see. I gotta look and see what movie I want to actually watch. Okay, and then do that. I gotta watch Picard, of course, and the last episode of Anne Rice Witches. Okay, so I got a full slate. So anyway, look for my other channel videos and stuff. And I may do a Flash breakdown video. I know I tried to do that. I was going to do that last week, but I kind of got distracted with the other stuff. So it may be kind of too late to do that. It's been out already, but I may do it on this channel if I can figure out a nice way to do it. Because that's what the issue was. Now that I think about it, I was trying to figure out a way to do it where you see me in the video, and then I was thinking about maybe doing like a voiceover thing. Maybe doing a voiceover one where you don't see me, you don't have to see me in the video. So I may do that. I'll figure out a way, and if I can do a flash breakdown of the trailer, of the awesome trailer that there is. And I know it's going to be on CinemaCon, so people are going to see the movie early, probably in April when they hold CinemaCon, because they're going to show the whole movie. And I know there'll be leaks and stuff coming out and stuff. But in any event, maybe that'll be the video I can do later today when I come back outside from doing my errands. Man, I can do that. And then I have time tomorrow. After I eat, I can record whatever movie that I'm downloading today. Okay. Oh, yeah. There's one other thing I want to mention. There's 2 horror movies called X and Pearl. I bought those 2 movies last week. Okay, and because those 2 movies, one is a horror movie, of course, obviously, and then one's a prequel to that horror movie. So they go together, and I saw them in Best Buy, and I said, you know what? Because I was always planning on to record my reactions to those 2 movies, and then do edited versions on this channel and unedited on my Patreon. So I bought those 2 movies. So those movies will be done down the line, those 2 horror movies. And I may have to wait until when I'm off in April. I haven't taken any day off yet so far this year, but I'm going to probably take 2 days off in April, because I'm going to try to see if I can set up to get the colonoscopy, which, you're supposed to do that once you get over 50, you're supposed to do that every couple of years. So I want to see if I can get a referral and see if I can set that up in April. And it'll be on Thursday, Friday. Thursday you got to fast, and then Friday in the morning you go get the colonoscopy, and then get the weekend to recover. So I'll probably do that. So Pearl and X will probably be done probably then that week. I just gotta pick 2 days, but I gotta go to I think what I'll do is probably, I don't know if it's next week. Yeah, next week, if I go see Creed 3 when I come up on the way up, and see if I can stop by the City Med place and see if they can give me a referral to the place. I know the place I went to before, and they gave me, the doctor gave me the referral to the place, but I can see if the City Med place will give me a place where they give I can go to the same place I went to before to get the colonoscopy, and I can see if I can schedule it in advance sometime in April and just get that done. Okay, so anyway, enough of my ramblings. Anyway, links to the social media are in the description box: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Also have a link to my other channels, my Views and Opinions. You check that out as well. Also have a link down below to my Patreon. I want to say a special thank you to my patron. His name will appear in this video somewhere, probably right there. I say thank him for supporting me. Always have my back. Again, my patrons only $5 a month. I revised the banner page, changed the description, and also this is what. And I haven't done a live stream in a while. That's what I wanted to mention too. I haven't done a live stream in a while, so but I'm not gonna do one because the time had passed. I really wanted. I should have done one the week the Flash movie came out, the Flash trailer came out. Excuse me. I should have done one that Saturday, the following Saturday. I should have done one, but I missed. And it's been a while since I've done a live stream, so I'm wondering because that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna do a live stream the other Monday, the day we were off, President's Day, but I missed my opportunity there again. So I'm wondering if I should do one, schedule one for next week. Next week, yeah. And I can talk about Creed 3. Although I'm trying to think if I should do one the week, the week of March 10th, where I'm gonna watch 65 and Scream 6. Because Scream 6 would be good to do a stream about that, because then you can talk about I can talk about spoilers on it and stuff, and talk about my various theories and all that stuff. But I do want to do more streams. I just I gotta focus because I get distracted easily. I gotta focus. But anyway, this video is running too long. But anyway, I'll make an announcement about live streams, but I'm definitely gonna do more in the future. Anyway, again, links to social media in the description box. And also, again, I said on my patrons, which is only $5 a month, I have DC TV shows, Marvel TV shows. I got Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi, the Book of Boba Fett, The Boys Season 3 on there. I have movies on there now. So follow the link to the Patreon, check it out. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It helps the channel, and I truly appreciate it. Also, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know when I upload new content to this channel. And this is Trepacer saying so long, and take care.